What is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today I have a pick that I'm really excited to talk to you guys about, and a player that is pretty interesting as well. In this video today we're going to be talking about full AP CHO GATH mid and how you guys can hopefully abuse it to start climbing up the ranks yourselves. Before we get into this video real quick, I just want to ask you guys, if you are not subscribed already, if you could really fast click that subscribe button. It would help me out a ton. We're right now at 983 subscribers. We are 17 away from 1,000, which is my ultimate goal. That would be awesome to reach that number, and you guys can help me out. It also helps you guys stay up to date on all my latest content, all my latest videos, so you don't miss out on anything that we've got going on in the near future. So it works out for both of us. With that being said, let's get right into this one. Again, this is full AP CHO GATH mid. How this man reached Grandmaster in North America with this pick. This is not your standard glacial augment full AP CHO GATH mid that maybe you've seen in solo queue or something. This is actually CHO GATH mid with ARCANE COMET. So first off, we're going to be talking about this guy. I'm going to throw his op.gg up on the screen. His name is blais. He is a streamer. I'm going to have his stream linked down below as well. He does a pretty good job over there. Really interesting guy. Makes some good content. On this account, which I'm going to butcher the name, it is Kawhi Chugato. He made this account just for CHO GATH only. He has an 84% win rate on CHO GATH mid with a 5.7 KDA. Absolutely insane. 80% win rate overall in the account. And again, it is Grandmaster. 91 LP right now. 40 wins, 10 losses. That is just insane. So you know this pick must be pretty busted. If it's able to work all the way up to Grandmaster, then it's going to work in your games. It's going to work in my games. We're going to be able to make this work. Pretty easy pick to pull off too, so that is awesome. Going to help you guys out a ton. So first off, we're going to start by talking about the runes. I think the rune page is always really important with any pick. You need to know kind of the game plan going into it, and the rune page is pretty important with this one. Again, this is Arcane Comet, Mana Flow Band, Transcendence, Water Walking with Cheap Shot and Relentless Hunter, and then we have Attack Speed, Adaptive Force, and Armor as a secondary, but obviously that's going to be matchup dependent. So the rune page, he doesn't go Glacial Augment because he feels like Glacial Augment lacks lethal damage. Yes, it does help you set up an automatic Q, it helps you set up your other abilities and stuff, it helps you get onto people to be able to ult them, but with Arcane Comet, you are going to do more damage. You are going to just straight up be able to kill people easier, and that's going to help you snowball games. He does take Water Walking and Relentless Hunter because the mid lane meta right now is all about roaming, and he feels he can pull off some really nice roams with CHO GATH, but having that Water Walking, have the Relentless Hunter, helps you get faster in the river, so you can get down bot, you can get up top, without being punished as much for your roams. So I think that is going to be very important. So knowing those differences, that you have Arcane Comet for the additional damage, and then those to be ready to be roaming all over the map and helping influence other lanes, that's pretty much everything you need to know about this rune page. As far as the build, you're not going to be going the Glacial Augment items, obviously, because we're not going Glacial Augment CHO GATH. So the build is going to be, in a typical game, he's going to start out with a Doran's Ring and pots, and then on his first back, he's going to pick up 2 more Doran's Rings. He is going for 3 Doran's Rings on the average game. They're so strong, help you get just more AP, more health, more sustain with the mana per second and stuff. It's so strong. After he goes for the 3 Doran's Rings, he's going to build into a Luden's Echo first item. Then he's going to grab Sorc Shoes, then Proto Belt, and that is really your core on CHO GATH. The Luden's Echo, Sorcs, and Proto Belt is where you are going to be power spiking. You're going to be so strong with those 3 items. You're going to be ready to go. After that, it is situational items. He sometimes builds Zanyas, sometimes builds Void Staff, sometimes goes for the Rabadons. Whatever you need. It kind of depends on, obviously, the enemy team comp, how fed you are, stuff like that. But those are going to be the 3 core items that he's building in pretty much every game, and once you have those, you are really ready to carry and take over the game. As far as the skill order, we can throw that up on the screen as well. You are going to be putting points into Q, and then E, then a second point into Q, and then W. You're going to be maxing Q, maxing W, maxing E. When blais talks about his playstyle on the CHO GATH compared to other people playing CHO GATH, and the differences between AP and tank CHO GATH, is that as soon as he hits 6, he's not ulting minions right away. He is actually saving his ult for a couple of reasons. One is to keep up kill pressure. When you're CHO GATH, you're looking to get onto priority targets, burst them down with your huge damage, with your Comet, and absolutely one-shot them with your ult, and you need your ultimate up to do that. Another thing is he's not really trying to get a bunch of stacks. He doesn't want to get big, because even though you are getting additional health, that can be really good. He says since you're not building resistances, that HP isn't doing a ton for you. You're not really getting much more tankier, but you are getting bigger, which makes you able to be kited easier, hit by skill shots, all of that stuff. So that's one reason why he's not looking to ult minions and stuff right away. He is saving his ult for kills, looking for kill pressure, whether that's on the enemy mid laner or whether that is roaming. As far as team fighting goes, he talks about an important thing about CHO GATH is using vision control really effectively. You always want to be hiding in bushes, hiding outside of vision, looking for multiple man knockups with your Q. If you can get a Q onto multiple priority targets on the back line, that is how you're really going to help your team win team fights. If you can land a knockup, then get on top of them with your W, silence them from being able to cast their spells and abilities, and then look to one-shot somebody with your ultimate. That's how you play team fights most effectively with Cho'Gath. Looking to set up flanks, get onto that back line, and they're just going to have a terrible time dealing with you because, again, your ult, once you get fed, you're going to be one-shotting people from like half health. It's going to be absolutely disgusting, and you're going to have the damage and the effectiveness, CC, everything to just be able to lock down carries and win games. But to get there, it's all going to be about vision control and looking for those really, really big Qs in team fights. Again, the early game is going to be all about roaming. You're looking to push the lane and then roam, help make plays around the map. We also have great gank assists for your jungler on ganks and stuff, and then you're looking to knock people up and just one-shot them with your ult. He talks about Cho'Gath being pretty good at roaming right now, so he actually thinks he is pretty good in the meta and pretty easy to pull off and play for pretty much anyone. But he also says that Cho'Gath's very good in lane, so even if the meta does shift away from roaming mid laners to more lane-centric mid laners, he thinks Cho'Gath's going to be fine. So I think this is a pretty good pick to pick up and play right away. But it is pretty crazy seeing the success that Alex Blaze has been able to have with this AP Cho'Gath mid. Again, he's playing this even in Grandmaster. He's still having a ton of success. He's on like a 3 or 4 game win streak with Cho'Gath right now, and that's in Grandmaster. So if he can pull that off in his games, we can definitely do it in ours too. Thought this was a really interesting player, really interesting pick, and a strategy that I think you guys should definitely try out, and I think hopefully you can gain a ton of LP of your own by learning from Mr. Alex Blaze here. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed it. This kind of full AP Cho'Gath mid guide breakdown of this player. Again, I'll have his Twitch linked in the description below if you want to go check him out. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about Cho'Gath mid? If you try it out, let me know how that goes. Subscribe so you get all my latest content. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.